Y'all may like some of what I have to say. Some of you may try and fight me. So I apologize in advance. Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. And a happy new year. By the time you guys see it, it will be the new year, 2022. We're not gonna get too excited. We gonna, you know, creep in respectfully. But I kind of just wanted to celebrate my night with you guys. I'm actually really not a going out kind of person, so the only part I like about it is being cute. Basically tonight I wanted to record because I wanted to do a get ready with me, you know, discuss what my plans are for the upcoming year, because it's gonna be kind of changing, like how you know me now, or not how you know me now, but the way I'll be doing things will just be very different than the way that I did things this past year. And so before we dive into that, I feel like you guys deserve an explanation. And so I don't know why I'm wagging this lotion around. I'm about to go run some errands, hit the gym, and then I'm gonna go to Atlanta to tee up. Okay, so just made it. Gotta get my makeup ready because I really have like no time. I intended to get here like 3 hours ago and I absolutely did not, obviously, but I'm so glad that I brought my ring light because it's very dark in here. Guys, I am ready to get ready. I'm freshly showered. I'll do my hair afterwards, but yeah, we're probably gonna do a pretty simple beat. Y'all know I only know how to do like one makeup look, but I honestly feel like a beauty guru right now. Like, y'all are all close to my face and I got my little but anyway, so I wanted to discuss with you guys like kind of where I'm gonna be going with my content within the future, because I see a lot of y'all are asking questions, so we definitely have to talk. Y'all may like some of what I have to say. Some of you may try and fight me,
because I know how you girls like to tussle.
So I apologize in advance. But also, I kind of just have to do what's best for me and what makes me happy. For the people who are new, because I've been getting a lot of people saying like, oh, I'm new and I absolutely love your channel. First of all, thank you. But yeah, y'all are gonna be like confused. With this past year, I had a lot of time to like actually sit and consider my content, decide what made me happy. It was an experimenting year for me. 2021 was just a year of experimenting. And so with experimenting, I finally was able to, I guess, find myself. I know you may be thinking 24 is a little bit old to be finding yourself. I don't know. But I was able to really like realize like who I am, what my style is. And to be honest, I realized that I've known pretty much my entire life of me dressing myself. If you guys don't know, I started my channel when I was in college. I was in my final semester of college, so I was technically doing my internship for teaching. So this was just like this was like 2 years ago. This month, that was like 2 years ago. Since I was a teaching education major, I had a lot of very strict rules on like how my appearance was supposed to look and like my social media and my dressing. And so of course, since I started my YouTube account, that kind of followed suit. You know, I know I look a little pasty right now. Okay, we gon' get it together, all right? The bronzer is gonna come in clutch, all right? Just wait. So yeah, I was expected to behave and dress a certain way because of that. And so when you guys saw me on my channel, you guys saw a lot of like business wear, and like I was dressed on like a 35-year-old woman when I first started my YouTube channel. And it was purely because of my major. Like, I kid you not. Honestly, before I even started my teaching program, if you would have seen the outfits I was wearing on campus, I was wearing booty shorts, denim shorts, crop tops. That's what I would wear to class. But when I got in my major, one of my teachers basically shamed me non-directly for wearing denim cutoff shorts to class. Let me just tell you, not trying to be funny, but I stood out like a sore thumb when I was in education classes. There was very few black women, and then at that, I was like probably the only one that like came to class looking the way I was looking. And you know, to them, that was probably thought, I was probably looking like a thought. If you guys came across me then, you probably thought like, oh, she dresses very classy, she's ahead of her time, because that's what people would say in the comments, like, oh, you're so mature for your age. Didn't have a lot of money then. I was in college, I didn't have a job, so obviously I don't have money. So yeah, all I really could afford was to dress for class. And so I would get all my stuff from like Goodwill, and that's what I would wear. And your girl can dress, okay? Your girl can style. And so therefore, it worked out for me. All right, sorry. I had to do my eyebrows. I do not know how to do those. While y'all are watching me, I'll get nervous. I already am not great at eyebrows. I bought all of my clothes from the thrift store because obviously like that's like the cheapest option you can probably get besides like, you know, somebody giving you clothes. I was not at that point in my career where anybody was gifting me clothes, okay? So not only was your girl, like I had to shop secondhand, I also could only really kind of afford to shop for school clothes, you know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't be like, oh, I think this outfit, I think this is cute, so I'm gonna get it and she'll wear it just because. No, your girl was only buying like stuff she could wear to like her internship. But I say that to say that's pretty much how I got to thrifting on my channel. So it wasn't really like a, oh, I'm trying to show you guys this trendy thrift video on YouTube. No, that's literally just the clothes that I could afford. But I never did the thrifting. Like I wasn't ever considered a thrift channel. I would think people who are thrift channels are like the people like every single video they do is like thrifting. And if it's not every, it's like almost every single video. And if you look at my videos as a whole, especially at the beginning, they're really like, you would see that I probably did like one thrift video a month, if that. So I just never considered myself a thrift channel, but for some reason people have always considered me a thrift channel. So I don't know how we got to that point. But I will say thrifting made my channel blow up, and that's kind of a good and bad thing. And when I say that, I mean it because if you notice, I have like a decent amount of subscribers, which I can attribute to those thrift videos, which is how people found me, because apparently thrifting was really popular. I did not know that that was a really popular thing on YouTube. It was just, like I said, my life at the time. So yeah, I got a lot of subscribers like out of nowhere for stuff like that. But the thing was, that's all they wanted to see. Like they didn't want to see anything else. Like if I did a vlog, heck nah, they didn't want to see that. If I did a styling video, maybe will watch it, but not really. Like, you'll see like my styling video, any other video I do get like 1,000 views tops, and maybe grew over time. And then a thrift video would get like up to 100,000. And so that was very hard for me working with brands, because it got to the point where brands would see like the drop off. Like, they would see my thrift videos like, oh, you got 50K on this, and they'll see like my regular, like any other video, even if it's a good video, they'll see that it's not 50K, it may be 2K, whatever. And so they would literally ask like, okay, well, we'll work with you, but put us in your thrift video, and they would have nothing to do with thrifting. That was so difficult, like, to always get brands telling me, oh, well, can you put us in your thrift video? And I gotta figure out a way to incorporate you into a thrift video. Like, so I experimented more with that type of content over the summer, because obviously everybody liked it. So this year I really like dove into it this summer. My closet had kind of got to a point this summer with clothes from the thrift store. It kind of got to a point where I kind of had all my core pieces, like all my outerwear, blazers, all of that from the thrift store, all the vintage. At that point, all that was really left for me to do was try color. And I've never been a color person. That don't sound right, I'm sorry. I've never been a person that likes to wear color, but this summer, for some reason, I tried it. And so I thrifted a whole bunch of stuff that was like super out of my comfort zone, like flowery stuff, frilly stuff. If you can't tell my style, let me tell you, since I've been dressing myself since I was 12, I've always liked to dress different for sure, but I would say my main way of styling is I've always been very edgy. That's a lot of black, and I like my outfit to be interesting. So yeah, pretty minimal with maybe a pop of color sometimes. So yeah, we obviously ventured really far away from that. I did try diving into the whole vintage thing. I gave in because you guys seem to like that the most and watch that the most. And let me tell you, I came to a realization, okay? So I did end up buying so many different things from the thrift store that were vintage, trying new stuff. And I did a closet clean out a few months ago. You guys probably saw that. And I kid you not, when I did my closet clean out, almost everything I got rid of was stuff that I thrifted. And the way that I picked it out, like, I pretty much got rid of stuff I did not wear. And that was a lot of vintage clothes, and I still kept a lot of my vintage, but like a lot of like that I thrifted vintage clothes, so much of it went, like all that colorful stuff I bought, had to get rid of it. And I hate to do that because it's like super wasteful, even though it's thrifted, but I was doing nothing with it, and I had great intentions. I just really thought that I was going to wear that stuff because I have this problem, and I don't know, it's kind of not a problem, but it's a problem. And I'm not even trying to be like, ooh, like I'm the best or something like that, or I'm so cute, but literally pretty much everything can look good on me. And you guys say that a lot. It becomes a problem with my style if I venture out, because it will look good on me, but I won't be necessarily like super confident, but I'll be like, oh, I look cute. And so that's kind of what happened. I try this stuff on and I'll be like, oh, I look cute in this. Like, oh yeah, let's keep trying stuff new. But I'd never gravitate towards it when I was walking out the house on a regular day, trying to be cute, ever. I kind of came to the conclusion, I think I maybe thrifted out. And when I say that, I don't mean that, oh, I'm just never gonna thrift again and you guys are never gonna see thrift clothes again. I don't mean that. What I'm trying to say here is thrifting is gonna be very far and few between for me, because people keep asking, and you guys kind of ask like it's my niche. And you know, if you got that, I'm really sorry, because I know YouTube is gonna push certain videos to you, and it's probably, if you like thrift videos, that's what they push to you. And so even though you follow me, they're gonna push my thrift videos to you. So I do apologize for that. But yeah, it's just not really serving me anymore to do it as often as I used to. And even this year, I didn't need to do it. I just did it because, you know, you guys seem to like it. I was like, oh, well, you know, people like these, so I need to make sure I go do one. But it was really just pointless. And I know I even tried to do like a vintage shop because I was getting too many clothes. When you do all these thrift videos, the clothes really accumulate, and I was, you know, running out of places to put it. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna do a vintage shop, that way I can like get rid of this stuff. But honestly, I just didn't keep up with it because I already wasn't enjoying making the thrift videos, if I'm being honest. And I'm really surprised you guys couldn't tell, because I felt like my energy wasn't like all the way there. I tried, but I just felt like my energy was never like 100. On top of making a come thrift with me video, I made it a vintage shop, and I was just like, oh my freaking gosh, like I hate every second of this. I don't want to do this. Believe it or not, I actually do not watch like thrift videos really like that. I really enjoy watching like history of fashion videos and vlogs. And so now I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. My attic is full of a whole bunch of vintage clothes, and now I need to sell them all. So I have not went to a thrift store months. I haven't been to one in months, and even the last time I went to one, I think I got like 1 or 2 things. One thing I've always had a problem with my body is I'm very like petite, so I have a hard time finding clothes that fit me, and that's especially true in the thrift store. And I'm not about like trying to alter every single thing that I see. So besides that, style is very edgy, and that kind of involves a lot of neutrals. I'm not a pattern girl. I don't like, you know, like that kind of like the vintage black girl aesthetic, like kind of like the Africana prints and like the bold color. I'm not gonna say I hate that, because I see some people and they pull it off great, but it's not me at all. If you're that kind of girl, you know, the thrift store is just like endless possibilities for you. But I'm not that girl. I don't like that look on me. And so it's just really hard for me to go in there and like genuinely find something that I can easily add into my closet, since I've already gotten all the blazers and leather jackets. Like that's my aesthetic, you know, like I can't really go past that. Now after I've gotten rid of all that stuff that didn't fit me right or didn't fit my personality or my style, I've had to go and buy like new stuff. So I'm really trying to build a closet that I really like, because I'm gonna be honest with you, you know, it may be work for you, but I can't build a closet I really like purely out of a thrift store. Stuff just doesn't fit me, and my style is very limited in there. Even this year I really dragged it out. Like I made myself kind of do it, if that makes sense. I hope I explained this well. Like I'm really not trying to be like, oh, you know, I can afford regular price clothes now. No, I'm not saying that, because I will go to a vintage shop, and I'm very into like looking at vintage designer pieces lately. Like, you know, I just caught those Dior glasses I was telling you guys about, and those are vintage. Like stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to build now, is like my archive. Hopefully you guys will allow me to grow and just, you know, elevate. And I just don't feel like I can't elevate if I'm doing something I don't necessarily love, if you get what I'm saying. You know, if you were here just purely for thrift videos, which is not likely if you're watching this, I don't know, but if you were just here for that, I'm very sorry, you know. And I don't mean this in a rude way. You can like unsubscribe. I know there's like plenty of great creators out there, lots of ones that do thrifting, and yeah, I hope you're able to find someone who fits your needs if I don't do that anymore. You guys know I'm getting ready to move into my own apartment, and so I just never felt comfortable doing lifestyle, because it wasn't, my surroundings right now are not like me, you know. Even on my Instagram, I'm trying to figure out how to like kind of incorporate more lifestyle, because I felt like not me on Instagram with the way that I've been doing Instagram. I show me, and I show the real me, but it's only like a small tiny version. I know this because when I meet people, they automatically assume that I'm like just like so cool, and like I'm like not gonna talk, and people think I'm funny, but they don't know that from my Instagram, because it's just like this moody, like cool clothes and stuff like that. And I don't really like that you guys see that when y'all go on my Instagram. I want you guys to see more of my personality, because I know that's what you guys like over here. So yeah, I'm still gonna keep my fashion on there, of course, but I'm gonna be kind of doing it more blog style, and a lot more how you guys see it over here is gonna be over there. So make sure to follow me on the gram, because you know, I'm gonna need somebody to talk to in the process, because the people over there now I think are kind of used to me just posting my picture, posting a cool caption and leaving. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about that. Like I said, y'all are gonna be getting a lot of styling videos. I'm doing more so collective hauls now, because like I said, I'm trying to build a closet I really like. I'm really into buying from black brands and small designers now, and so I plan on doing some videos where I show you guys what black brands I'm buying from and like shout out some, because black brands have some of the best and coolest stuff, and I love avant-garde pieces, and so I want to share that. Like, I'm just really trying to, that's not something I see people really share on YouTube. And so I'm trying to get kind of more in an area that I don't see touched a lot personally, you know, black owned stuff, avant-garde style. And if you don't know what that is, it's kind of like just different. Like, y'all know I don't like basic, basically the opposite of basic. But yeah, I'll see y'all when I'm done getting ready. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? We're not gonna have our reaction because I feel like our reaction's gonna be awkward. Just do it in the camera. It don't pop at all.
It broke halfway. So I had to do this.
Just green. It went on my nose. Okay, so I literally have Edward running like an hour behind, as always. Are we late?
Yes.
Yeah, see, I told
For
you.
me.
But so grateful for him helping me capture some content. But I think the content, excuse me, I think the content is gonna be good. So now, that's all over. But now it's time to get lit. Ain't it right? Say, woo!
Whoa!
I've been gone for a minute, now I'm back with the jump off. Goons in the club, case something jump off. You back up for the hive, let the pump off. In the graveyard is where you get dumped off. All we wanna do is party and buy everybody at the bar Bacardi. Black Barbie dressed in Bulgari. I'm trying to leave in somebody's Ferrari. Spread love, that's what a real mob do. Keep it gangster, look out for the people. I'm the wicked bitch of these. You better keep the peace, or out comes the breeze. We the best, still is room for improvement. Our presence is felt like a Black Panther movement. 7/4 to 8, back to back when I'm sitting on chrome 7 times.
That's for my beats. With the Bentleys, the Hummers, the Benz. Escalades, 23-inch rims. Jumping out the Jaguars with the Timbs. Keep your bread up and live good. East Coast, West Coast, worldwide. All my players in the hood stay fly.
show you what I'm all about. How I make a Sprite can disappear in my mouth.